correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think Vivid Obsidian have actually gone up against W at all. Any of these players, I don't think, have actually, at least on stream in the KPL, gone toe to toe with Vivid Obsidian. So I'm really excited for this. This is the big stage. Let's see what these teams can do. The grand final, Vivid Obsidian going up against W. Let's go.
Let's go, indeed. And W is going to be taking the first approach onto the site here, but Vivid Obsidian does beat them to it here. And now it is going to be Vivid Obsidian all over the site, just like peanut butter and jelly all over the site here. 44 seconds left, another push coming through. Fed the Zed actually taking that first approach, but he's going to find a second one, but Wingman is going to be there for the trade. Genuine Emu is also going to get another one to Vizsla here, and it's going to be Pulse going for the push onto Wingman here. And they did make that trade successful here. They are going to be stacking on the site here. They have a slight lead, but it's not going to be enough to actually be comfortable. But another push coming through from Logic and HopCX as well. And HopCX is going to be on the site here for the Zed. Also going to be dealt with some damage here come from Wingman and HopCX together here. With 19 seconds left, they're still stacking on the site here. W have to go for this push now, and Pulse actually go for the push as well. Genuine Emu and Vet the Zed also all pushing in together here. But a nice flawless hold coming from Vivid Obsidian there for the last few seconds there. And with 3 seconds left on this point, Vivid Obsidian is up a little comfortably.
It's not as big of a lead as we've seen them pump out in previous games, that's for sure. And Pulse just trying to do what he did to the 3 AM gamers and just sit up top of that box. But Vivid Obsidian, they would have been watching that game and they are having absolutely none of that. They jump into the point now with a little bit of speed built up. But Vizsla, 1, 2, 3. Oh, he couldn't get the fourth. Fed the Z. We'll see W get the point in control of their favor just for now. But it's going to be very short-lived, you would think, because Vivid Obsidian are still there. W have 1 player remaining on this point, but that was Pulse. Gets taken down by Wingman, who's still going hard and does take down Genuine Emu. But Platty, there it is, 1-2 with the revolver, finds 2 domes. And oh, wow, HopCX and Vizsla, both of them combining a 2K each, just sweeping across the map in a great pincer-style movement, pushing W off the point. Now they push back again to W. They get 3 players, and they do actually push Vivid off the point, but they'll be more than happy with that. The dribs and drabs of the point go their way, and now the Genuine Emu just making this map his own.
Oh yeah, that movement was something else, and that actually took them the site back. He got the entry right there, and now W is going to be on the site here. And look at the kills, it's very close. They're actually only 1 push away from actually being even here if they do make this work out. Pulse finding 2, Logic finding 1, and Platty's going to be there to finish it off as well. Oh my goodness. They are holding their ground against the Australian royalties, as you said before, and this might actually be dangerous. Another push coming through. Vivid Obsidian is going to make it work, though. Vizsla going to get the last kill onto Fed the Zed, and HopCX, Wingman, and Vizsla and Logic are going to be on the site, but another push coming through. Platty doing some damage onto Vizsla here, and Vizsla is going to be playing around Niz Q here, and Pulse going for another push. He's going to find 1, but Logic with a nice flick as well, getting the kill onto Pulse. 10 seconds left, and it is W behind by 500 points, which isn't actually much to work with. If they get control of the next point here, this actually might be huge coming from W.
But they trickle in. That's not what you need to do. You can see Genuine Emu, the last player alive. If he goes down, this will be a long spawn. He has to go back, recover, and regroup because W have got 1, maybe 2 good pushes. They roll the dice 1 time. HopCX is there waiting. Genuine Emu, 1, 2, 3. Oh, he's still there. Well done. W have taken control of the point. And Vivid Obsidian now, they need to mount a counter-offensive. That's what they need to do. Push as a unit. Well done there. And that was Emu recovering himself and being able to keep alive there and mount that offensive. But now Vivid Obsidian, they take control back. They push W off this point, bully them off the point, but here come W again. Oh, Genuine Emu as well, though. Still getting the frags on the board. The man is absolutely stepping up, but he needs some support around him. Is it going to be too little too late again? You would think so. In come Vivid Obsidian, 10 seconds remaining on the clock. The time boss going to be their #1 enemy yet again, and W will fall here in this first round on Undergrowth, but that is not a performance that anybody should turn their nose up at Dojin, because Vivid Obsidian, they looked a little bit shaky there for a while, right up until that last point, in fact.
Oh yeah, W has actually been holding their ground until the last point there. I feel like Vivid Obsidian's pushes might be better than what W can actually handle on the last point there if they do come from all over the place here, and it is going to be a little bit hard to hold. But W, if they continue to hold that last point down, this actually might be beautiful coming from them.
Well, we'll have to see what they've got. Second round here on Undergrowth, Vivid Obsidian versus W. Vivid with a one-map advantage. Great start here from W. It's a 2-on-2 trade, though. Hopsy Exco comes lurking around the corner. Very, very nicely done. But Platty is there, finds two, but the point stack is on for Vivid Obsidian. W with a lead. Genuine Emu again stepping up to the plate here. And W need a little bit more of that if they're to be successful. They've got the stack happening. Going for a TDM is Pulse, and HopCX does take him down, but was not expecting Platty. Now they get the stack happening, but in glides Wingman. Great aim there. He does take down Platty and fed the Z, but Pulse says that's enough of that. In comes Vizsla with the Famis and removes him from the equation. 20 seconds now remaining, and Vivid Obsidian have taken control back of the point. Yes, W did have control for quite some time, but only one or two players stacking. Oh, Pulse! Nice. They've taken it away from Vivid Obsidian yet again, and now Vivid, do they go in or do they set up for the next stage? They're going to go in here. Logic finds two. Revolver, make it three. Well done for Vivid, but that is going to be all she wrote for the first point. W in the lead.
This is beautiful come from W. This is a different change of pace. This is OCE servers. We haven't seen something like this since Erasure so far, but this actually might make some history onto KPL. 44 seconds left. It is going to be Vivid Obsidian taking advantage of the second point here, though, but the pushes are going to be happening. Vet the Z is going to be taken down. Genuine Ema getting the count to Vizsla here, but another push coming through. Pulse finding one. Can't find the second one, but Platty is right there on the tail. He's going to get two onto the site. Vizsla's going to be on the point again, and he is going to be taken down. Vet the Z is still going to be on the site here. Pulse is going to try to take mid control here, but there are going to be two people from W on the site here, spraying away. Genuine Emu finding one, but Wingman's going to be on the flank here. Can Vet the Z finish this off, but Wingman only finding two in the process here, but Platty is going to be coming up from mid. This actually might be dangerous coming from him, but he's only going to find one before he's going to be ultimately taken down. 9 seconds left on the point. And Vivison is still going to be on it, and now they are going to be in the lead. 4 seconds left, and W is rotating off to Temple. It is now or never for W, as they have third point and the last point to worry about.
It was an impressive point there from Vivid Obsidian. It really must be said. They were behind going into that, and they walk away with it with about a 250-point lead. And now, even though W was set up on the Temple there, Vivid made very, very short work of them. Pulse, though, does actually get an entry frag coming from the top, and that is what they needed. Logic, though, still at large. He does get taken down. Genuine Emu still lives, and so does Pulse. 3 kills between them. Exactly what W needed. They've got the stack happening. In comes Wingman, taken down. It's a 2-for-2 trade. Wingman's still alive. Wingman gets 3 for himself, and the LMG coming up with the goods here for Vivid Obsidian. Now W, 20 seconds remaining on the point. Mount counter-offensive, but Pulse, oh, he gets Wingman and Logic, and W bully the point away, so wrestle the point away from their bullies, Vivid Obsidian. Very, very nicely done indeed. Pulse going for the TDM, runs into Wingman, does get him. Fed the Z, takes down HopCX as well. They're already setting up for the next stage.
Dangerous.
This is good here for W. Vivid Obsidian still in front, but behind in positioning.
This is W's weak point. This is the last point, and this is Vivid Obsidian's prime point. They have to make an example out of them here, but they are doing perfectly on holding this here. W is going to be in the lead. 47 seconds left. They have to keep this up. It is now or never. This is the second point for them, and they actually might take this to overtime if they continue to play this well. Pulse FF has to find one. He's going to find the first one and the second one as well. Hopsiak going for the push here, but he's finally going to be taking him down. The point control is only going to be up to Vivid Obsidian, but Hopsiak is going to be the only one. He has to hold for as long as he can. Vizsla also going to be on the site here, but Wingman on the flank, finding 3 in the process. 24 seconds left. Vivid Obsidian is still behind. W have to push in now. Ventusat finding none. He's only going to do some damage though, but Vizsla and Logic Pulse, it's all up to him. He's going to find 2. Can they find a third? But he cannot. Vizsla still remaining alive. 13 seconds left, and it was oh so close, but W couldn't push it at the last moment there. Vivid Obsidian capitalized on all those mistakes and took it back at the last second there. Vivid Obsidian winning out map 1, and it is 2-0 for Vivid Obsidian so far, going into match point for Vivid Obsidian.
W had that there.
Goodness.
My man, W had that there, but I need to highlight the TDM that came out from Wingman there. Just when W
Wingman
were grouping,
saved that.
He did. Just when W were grouping up and were ready to push, you saw Wingman pick up the 3K on the TDM, blindsiding W, allowing the rest of his boys to keep that stack rolling and eventually walk away with just about a 500-point lead. Well done to Wingman. Well done to Vizsla. Well done to Vivid Obsidian, but well done to W as well. That was very, very close. So if W can just find that gel and move as a ball, I think Vivid Obsidian are in for a shock here.
Shock indeed, and we are going to be transitioning to the first point here. And now it is going to be Obsidian going to be taking the first approach onto the site. Fed said only going to be the last one remaining here, and Vizsla is going to remain alive. The only one on the site here. Genuine Emu also going to be lit up a little bit, but Pulse is going to be on the site here. The rotates are happening already, coming from W here. 3 people on the site, but Vizsla and Logic both trying to push together here. And the HopCX and Vizsla going for the pinch. But Genuine Emu, he might actually make this work. He's going to find one. He's going to find the second one as well. And Pulse is trying to stop the push coming from Wingman here, but he is going to be successful in doing so. W is going to have the site auto themselves, and all they have to do is stack or take control of the sites as they are doing right now. Fed the set still continue to stay alive, and Pulse as well. They're still continuing to stack all these points up for themselves, and Logic is going to be come from backyard, HopCX as well, but the 4 sec is still coming through here. Wingman going for the push. He's going to find 2, and Vizsla also finding 2 for himself as well. 5 seconds left. Obsidian is a little bit behind, but considering that this is the first point, W has done an excellent job by actually holding this.
It was nice. W with the slight lead here after the first point of market. And now as we head over to platform, Vizsla, downrange! Lines them up, knocks them down, and in doing so applies an R rating to this broadcast because they were heads splattered everywhere. Huge, very nice indeed, but W, they still have control of this point. Pulse pushes back in with the support of Platty, takes down Wingman, Genuine Emu on the lurk, but does get removed by Logic. Still 2 players on this point here for W. Pulse is there, now Genuine Emu joins the fight as well. Platty is there holding firm. Can you get through the Aussie bird of prey and the platypus? That is the real question. Logic gets taken down, Vizsla is there, takes down Platty, but immediately pays for it with his life. Fed the Z gets 3 before finally having the brakes applied to that rampage. Wingman with 2, and they take the point back away here from W, but Vivid Obsidian are behind here by what you would argue is only 200 points, but for Vivid Obsidian, that's a lot.
This is now or never for W. This is the 3rd point, which is one of the most crucial sites on Sandstorm here, and they have to make anything work out of this. Wingman going for the push there, and it is already just crumpled, just like that. Vivid Obsidian taking it back from W here, but W still going to be in the lead, only 1 kill behind from the retakes here. Another push going to be coming through. Genuine taking the first approach. Platty also getting 1 and Fed the set as well. Platty making it work out, and they took the site back very well. Perfectly indeed as well. 29 seconds left. They are strategizing another push here. Platty going to be the first one taken down, and it's all up to Genuine Emu to try to clutch it up. He's going to find 2, but can't find another one on the brink of time there. Still, 18 seconds left. W still in the lead here. They have to go for the disruption here. Fed the set going a little bit too early. That actually might cost them there. And Genuine Emu still trying to keep the dream alive there, and Pulse as well, but Pulse is going to be the last one taken down. Vivid Obsidian has taken 3rd point under their wing here as we are headed to the last point, with Vivid Obsidian finally going to be in the lead.
Last point, this is the last roll of the dice here for W. They're trading up kills here, but it's coming out in Vivid Obsidian's favor. Wingman with the 3. Oh, you love to see it if you're a Vivid Obsidian fan, but W, they need to push as a unit here. Roll of the dice. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. They need your energy. Send it to them. Vivid Obsidian are holding this last point with an iron grip, but there it is. Pulse fights too. So does Platty. And now W have got the point back. They are still very much with a chance here. The time is in their favor, but Vivid Obsidian are standing between them and victory. Vizsla with 2. Logic and HopCX clean up the rest, and Logic's been very, very impressive as the sub here today for Vivid Obsidian. Lazen, unfortunately, unable to play, but Pulse comes through, finds 2, but not checking the box. Vizsla and Hop and Logic, you know what? They're getting a little bit personal behind the box there. They were all stacking up on top of each other, and it just was not checked, and that is going to be the power of Vivid Obsidian, just flexed there on that last point. Well done. It was a close one, but I tell you what, Vivid Obsidian, it's almost like they got slapped in the face for the first 3 points, and then they were like, oh, we need to actually wake up here, and it was the call that they needed.
And the call indeed, and this is match point and the final match point again for Vivid Obsidian here. It is now or never for W, but a reverse sweep has happened once. It will happen again as we are going to be going into the first point of Sandstorm. This is the last point for Vivid Obsidian. Can they make this work?
That is the real question here. They jump through onto the point. HopCX finds 2. Logic in support takes down Platty. Nicely done there. Vizsla with the 4th. And Vivid Obsidian with a very, very convincing 4 kill there on towards W. They stack towards the point here and get this ball a roll. And Wingman gets 1, but Fed the Z is still at large. But Did take Wingman down with him before Logic sent him to the grave. Now Vivid, this is where they start to look strong. They're building up a comfortable lead here. This is what we know Vivid Obsidian are capable of. This is the grand final, so it's a best of 5. But Vivid Obsidian do have a one-map advantage for coming through undefeated in the upper bracket. Wingman is on fire with this LMG at the moment. He finds 2 for his troubles. Logic and Vizsla do the rest. And W, this is probably the worst case scenario for them here, you would think, Dogen. Sub 10 seconds remaining on the point, and they're not even able. Now they finally actually do bully Vivid Obsidian off the point, but that is a very, very late push, and Vivid with about a 200-point lead coming into this next stage.
Next stage, indeed, and W is going to be a little bit behind, but still doable for them. We're not at the 3rd point yet, so any point that racks up before this really does matter going into the 3rd point here. And now it is going to be Vivid Obsidian just trying to stay on the site for as long as they can here. Platy with a nice kill, trying to find the second one. Does find the second one, but HopCX is still going to be on the site here, and the rotates are happening already from Vivid Obsidian. And now, once again, 4 stack coming through from Vivid Obsidian. W has to try to get this point down. Pulse going to deal some damage here. Genuine even finding one. Platy also finding another one, but can't find another one as HopCX does get him out of the site, or anywhere near it to be exact. 20 seconds left. Seems like Vivid Obsidian has been doing a really good job on holding this point here. Definitely a huge change of pace than before here. And Logic getting 3 in the process as soon as I said that. My goodness. Putting down clip after clip. A human highlight reel, if I may say so myself. But we are headed into the 3rd point here. W have to make a 4-stack happen here, and they have to hold it for as long as they can to make anything work out of this.
Well, double walls is a very, very crucial point. And W, they were holding, but Vizsla is there. He finds 3 before finally being taken down. Wallbang from Fed the Z. You love to see it. Now W, get back in onto this point. Genuine Emu gets 2. And, well, he was continuing to cause trouble there, but Wingman with the LMG is there. Now, it's not a huge stack here for Vivid Obsidian. They're going for a little bit of a TDM. Vizsla has been spotted. Logic playing off point. Does get 1, but 3 kills here for W. Just may have opened the gates here. Wingman, though, is still holding firm. He gets 3. Oh, Wingman!
It's over.
He was tagged up to half HP. That just, yeah, may have sealed the deal there. The final nail in the coffin, you would think here for W. That is a soul-crushing play. To get 3 players and then only to have Wingman remaining. The man was at half HP, still couldn't dismount him. Oh, take a bow, Wingman. The LMG prince of OCE at the moment here, and Vivid Obsidian. They get pushed off the point there in the last 5 seconds, but Vivid with 1,000+ point lead here in the last stage.
And it does come down to the last point here. And let's see if Platy can actually get that kill there, but he cannot. Wingman actually is still going to be continuing to get these kills here, but Platy is still going to be at the point here. Another spawn coming through from W, and they are going to be stacking the last point here. But all Vivid Obsidian have to do is go for the disruption here, and that's exactly what they're doing. But Platy is still continuing to do some damage here. Wingman going to be a little bit hit up there, but it's not going to be enough. And Genuine, he moved the melee in hand. They already knew that they sealed the deal, and they're going all knives out, blazing there. Fed the set, getting the knife kill onto Vizsla as well. And with 23 seconds left, it's still going to be Vivid Obsidian all around the point here. And they're still clearing their angles, still trying to hold for any possible pushes, but HopCX has market control down. Still, just trying to get the crosses here. Pulse trying to signify that he's going for a knife fight here, but Hop is not having any of it. He wants this game done and dusted, and that is exactly what they're doing. Good game to Vivid Obsidian. W still catching up a little bit at the beginning there and giving Vivid Obsidian a run for their money, but at the end, it was Vivid Obsidian reigning victorious, showing them why they are the Australian royalties.